Hello, Sophia here. Welcome back to my channel. Well, today I just had no mojo. I didn't know what kind of card to make. You're just in a slump. And I kept looking at this paper thinking I could probably do something with it. Maybe not that side just now, but but I remembered it was from this paper pack here from 49 on Market. It's called Art Option Spice 6x6 pad. Now, the first thing I noticed with these pads nowadays, they don't come glued at the top anymore. So they're all falling out, whatever. So I have to put them in a plastic bag. But anyways, let's go through. Oh, you flip this over, you actually get some die cuts or cutouts, I should say, not die cuts. It doesn't come with any dies, so I guess you're cutting it out by hand. So if you look at all these papers, they are beautiful, just beautiful. Like, look at this. You could trim that down. My butterfly upside down. Here it is. So you could trim that down, put your sentiment in here, done. Easy peasy. Actually, I'm going to try this one with that one. Let's just see. I'll just show you what else is. Oh, here's another one. That one's kind of cool too. Pinks. Great for Halloween or the fall, right? Thanksgiving. Yeah, there's duplicate of all of them. I like how they have this orange and like they do with a lot, like this one here too. Like, see, it's got the color on the mixture on the back and then more of a solid on the front. So you can always just cut it in half, flip it over one piece and be done. Pretty. Oh, another one of those. Yeah, there's two of all of them, so I won't go through them all. All right. Again, let's put these aside. And what am I doing here? Okay, so I have this. Okay, oh, I have a piece of paper here. It's very small. I think it's 3.5 by 4 3/4. I'm just going to bring up my trimmer here just to make sure it is 3.5 by 4 3/4. Okay, so what I want to do first is I want to cut. I'm going to use this paper. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use this paper. So what I want to do is I want to cut. So if it's 3.5, I need 3 and 3/4. 3 3/4. This is thick paper. Oh, and it's 3 3/4, so it's 4 3/4, so I'm going to go 5. 3.5, 4 3/4. Yes. So I'm going to go 5. Okay. That should give me a nice little mat. And it does. Now, because this paper pack has lots of coordinating papers in it, whatnot, I'm going to cut out the middle of this. I normally do that. I haven't been doing it in the last couple because I'm trying to keep it really quick for beginners, but I am going to cut this out and I'm going to use my Infinity dies here. Okay, so these are my Hero Arts Infinity dies. And I'm going to cut out this one because I want to keep that piece, because with all these papers in the pack and they all coordinate, I just want to keep as much as I can because you never know when you're going to need that piece. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back and I'm just going to put this aside because I don't need this right now. Oh, maybe I do, maybe not. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to put my die away, put my trimmer away for now. Now this should fit on here perfectly. It does fit on there perfectly. Good. Okay, so now what I want to do, put that aside, I want to cut this here. So I want to go probably about halfway up my card. Okay, so I'm just going to give that a little tick. Now, because I want a border, I'm going to be a little bit higher here, just so I get nice little border. Okay, so let's take my trimmer back. Let's cut that. Okay, so it's down, my mark is down here. And that looks about right. Okay, This can go in my little scrap box right beside me. Now, I only want it to come so far this way as well. Probably here. I might even be able to get 2 cards out of this. So I'm just going to give this another little mark, probably here. Marking with a pen, that's not very wise. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, so I'm going to cut that like that. I'm just measuring by the seat of my pants here. Or, yeah, probably down there like that. And I am going to actually glue that down. Ah, it's allergy season. Oh, unbelievable. You just can't wait for summer to come, and then it starts to come and it's like you gotta stay inside. Well, you gotta stay inside. You might as well make cards, right? Okay, I want to take a piece of this scrap that was left over. So this is what was left over. And I am going to take this piece and I am going to use, I have a Martha Stewart punch here. And I don't know if I want it that wide. I can trim it after though. Okay, so I'm just going to put it down, line it up. And, whoa, this is hard. There we go. I'm used to using paper on here. Okay, so I'm going to need more than that. So I'm just going to line it up again. There's a little ridge here, if you can see, but that's what your paper needs to go up against. Try this side. I'm going to line it up with the matching pattern. Okay. All right. Now I think I don't need any more than that. So now I'm going to show you a little trick. Here's my handy dandy lint roller. And it's all picked up. Oops. There. Quick and easy. Because this mat, a silicone mat's really hard to pick up little pieces by your hand. I'm going to match this up to where I need to cut it. Now, I know my little things are going to be cut. I'm going to be cutting right through them, so that's not going to look all that great. So, well, you know what? I'm just going to try it and see what happens. Okay. Okay, my first mark. There. And my second mark is right here. Okay, so now that top piece came off and now I'm just left with this, which is good, which is what I want. Okay, so now I want to line that up as best I can with that. A little off the screen again. Too bad you guys didn't have a buzzer or something that you could hit every time I go off camera. Oh shoot, I have glue on there. A little bit more. This is not. I'm just going to keep going because it looks like a hot mess, but I'm just going to keep going with the vision in my head here. Okay, so I got that. Now, I still have this, and I have a scallop punch here, 2-inch scallop punch, and I am going to punch that out. I'm not kidding, this cardstock is... All right. Okay, now I'm going to take my... This is a 2-inch, and this is 1.5, I think. I don't even know if it's even on here. I can't remember. Anyways, I think it fits inside there. So now I'm just going to flip that paper over and go with this light part here. Right, that was much quicker. Maybe I need to sharpen that scallop one. So that's going to go in here. I'm not sure about this card. Well, I'm going to have to use my stamping platform because it looks like I had one shot at this. So, okay, so I am going to use my stamping platform, but I'm also going to use my repositionable adhesive because I want to use, I'm just going to take a piece of cardstock here and I'm just going to put a little bit of repositionable adhesive on the back of this and put it down so then I can stamp it properly. Now I'm just going to move everything so I can move my platform up so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to use Kathy Pooler's Happy Birthday, and this is her Happy Birthday Many Ways stamp set. And I guess I should have measured first to see if it would actually fit. Oh, look at this, just perfect. Okay, have it. Just gonna move this a little closer. Okay, I'm gonna take my VersaFine Onyx Black ink and I am going to stamp it on here. Give it a try. See how it turns out. Oh, that looks cool, but my Y is a little bit on the gray side, so I am just going to add more ink to it and try again. I love Onyx Black ink, but the only thing I don't like is it takes so long to dry, and then I get, ink everywhere. Okay, so that looks great. So let's put my stamping platform away, wipe my stamp off. All right. Okay, so let's see. I don't want to smear that thing, but I wonder if I can just get it down without touching the... It still has some repositionable on here, but that's okay. I'm just going to use a little bit of glue. And try to line this up as best I can. Oh, that looks good. Just don't want to touch that black ink. Use my heat tool, I guess, but all right. I'm not so sure about this card yet. Maybe once it's all together, it looks kind of... All right, maybe I should bring that down more. Okay. Now, I have bling, but I don't know if I have bling this color, but I have this whole box of little half jewels or beads or whatever they are. Flat back, I think they're called. So now I don't know if I don't think I have anything that matches this, so I wondered if the green would work, but they are pretty shiny. Let's try. Actually, that's not bad. Let's grab some more out of here and see. We go the top and the bottom. In the middle. I should put 5 in there. Should do a live video because then I can just look at the screen and go, oh no, they're saying no, don't do that. That actually is kind of cool. I think I'm going to do that. There's my little picker-upper. Oops. I broke the tip off the end of my little picker upper here, so it doesn't want to pick up as much as it used to, or as good as it used to. But let's see. Oh, I hope you know all my bloopers. I mean, we all make cards like this, don't we? I don't know. I tried doing the voiceover. It just wasn't me because it felt rigid to me, like I was. But anyways, you know what I mean. Okay, so that actually looks kind of cute, I think. Let me just hold it up so you can see it. It actually matches pretty good in my light anyways. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, so here's my card base. I didn't realize that I didn't have any. I had to actually whip one up real quick, so I think that's what I'm going to be doing after my video is getting myself a whole bunch of card bases. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to line this up on here, and then I'll put that over. It's going to be a landscape card, obviously, I guess. Okay, so let's just add a bit of glue. And line this up. Okay, that looks good. Now, let's line this up on here. Oops, I gotta fill my bottle. Lots of burping going on there in that bottle. Okay, so let's put this down as even as we can again. Okay, that looks good. I need a piece of paper because I don't like pressing my hands on because I know I'm going to smear something. All right, there is the card. I'm just going to bring it up so you can actually get a better look. My room seems kind of dark today, I'm not sure, but yeah, that actually turned out pretty cute. Not much to it, but yeah, I kind of like that. Awesome. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear your comments. And if you make this card, put it in my Facebook group. Go to Facebook, Cards with Sophia. Awesome. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.